नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य देशतारिणे। ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरू श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसूते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ईश्वर परमः कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर गोविंद सर्व कारण कारणम। ओम तत्सत्। Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the King of Knowledge, Raja Vidya. By Krishna's causeless mercy, now we are successfully studying in the 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So Bhagavad Gita is totally 18 chapters, 700 slokas, and our class is so unique that at any point of time when a devotee joins, they don't feel that they are disconnected because we are studying, of course, many slokas from different chapters, and we are understanding what Krishna is teaching us, how to live, what to do, and what not to do. Everything Krishna is teaching us very clearly in this Bhagavad Gita, especially to achieve the yoga status. That is, first of all, Krishna is teaching us, giving us the definition of what is called yoga, and then what is called yukta, and who is called a yogi. All such things Krishna is very clearly teaching us. Siddhya siddhyo samo bhutva samatvam yoga uchyate. So yoga means being equal in both success and failure. So that equanimity is called yoga. That's what siddhya siddhyo samo bhutva samatvam yoga uchyate. If you are able to achieve that status, so that is possible only by yukta. One can become a yogi and one can achieve yoga only if one performs yukta. So yukta means yatha viniyatam chittam atman eva avatistate nisprigaga sarvakamebhyo yukta ituchyate tata. So our chitta, our thoughts should be regulated, should be controlled. Viniyatam chittam. So that means our thoughts should be under the control of our self. Atmanyeva avatistade. So that means we should be freed from all desires. Nisprigaga sarva kamebhyo. So then only our thoughts will be under the control of our self. If you have desires, then our thoughts will be carried away. Apagrita chetasam. Taya apagrita chetasam. Bhoga aisvarya prasaktanam. Taya apagrita chetasam. Vyavasayatmika buddhir samadho na vidyate. So if anyone is attached to Bhoga and Aishwarya, material sense enjoyment and material wealth, and whose thoughts are carried away by such attachment, taya apagrita chetasa. So then vyavasayatmika buddhir samadhav na vidyate. Then that person is not going to get a steady intelligence. So that means we need to be yukta. Performing yukta means our thoughts should be under the control of ourself. So that means we should be freed from all that desires. Nisprigaga sarva kamebhyo yukta ityuchyate tata. So that's what is known as yukta. Yukta ityuchyate tata. But if we are able to do that, what is the advantage of doing? Not only advantage, what is the importance of doing that? If you don't do that, or if you do that, what happens? If you don't do that, what happens? If you do yukta, so that means if we are able to bring all our thoughts under the control of ourself and free from all the desires, that means we'll be able to regulate all our activities in our life. Eating, sleeping, other activities, recreational activities, all the activities, everything should be under the control. So that's why Krishna uses that yuktahara viharasya yukta chestasya karmasu yukta swapnavabodhasya yogo bhavati dukkha. So if we are able to regulate the food what we eat, what we are eating every day, so that means it should not be too much, it should not be too little, and it should be in the mode of goodness. So first of all, the food should be only in the mode of goodness, not in the mode of passion or ignorance. Because food in the mode of goodness increases the duration of life, purifies one's existence, and gives strength, health, happiness, and satisfaction. Such foods are juicy, fatty, wholesome, and pleasing to the heart. Ayuga sattva bala arogya sukha priti vivardhana. Rasyaga snigdaga stiraga hridayaga aharaga satvika priya. So our food, whatever we eat, it should be in the mode of goodness, not the food which is too sour, salty, very hot, and dry, and burning. Such foods are in the mode of passion. Such foods cause distress, misery, and disease. Katva mila lavana ushna tikshna ruksha vidahinaga aharaga rajasasyeshtraga dukkha sokamaya pradaha. So that will bring distress, misery, and disease. Food in the mode of passion. So that way we should eat only food in the mode of goodness. Of course, food in the mode of ignorance, that is yatayamam gatarasam puti paryusitam chayat uchishtam api chamedyam bhojanam tamasa priyam. So the food which is prepared, which is frozen, which is old, yatayamam gata. Yama means 3 hours. So that means the food should be prepared within 3 hours and offered to Krishna, and we should take. So that's what food in the mode of goodness. Otherwise, it's the food in the mode of ignorance. So gata rasam, so means all its juice is gone. Gata rasam. Rasam means the juice, and gata means it's gone. There is no juice in the food. So the food should be juicy. That's what in the mode of goodness. Rasyaga. Rasyaga means it's juicy. Here, gata rasam means there is no rasam, there is no juice in it. So, yata yamam gata rasam puti pariyusitam chayat. The food which is decomposed and putrid, and uchishtam api chamedyam. And uchishtam means remnants of others, and amedyam means untouchable. So, these kind of food, they are in the mode of ignorance. So, the food what we eat, it should be only in the mode of goodness. And then if we have to regulate what we are eating. We should not be eating too much and should not be eating too little. Na ati asnatastu yogosti. Yogosti. Na ati asnatasti yogosti. Nachaikantam anasnataka. So if you don't eat also, if you eat very little also, there is no yoga. And similarly, sleep. Swapna. So, and we should not be awake also too much. Jagrata. Nacha ati swapna silasya jagrato naiva charva. So that way, if you are able to do all these things, if you are able to regulate, so what is going to happen? That's what one can become a yogi. Otherwise, there is no yoga. Na ati asnatastu yogosti. Nachaikantam anasnatam. Nacha adi swapna silasya jagrato naiva charva. So there is no yoga. So that means we cannot become a yogi. So that means if we are able to regulate all these things, so then dukkha, our distress will be destroyed. Distress will be gone. Dukkha. Otherwise, simply we will bring miseries, simply bring distress, disease, all such things will come to us. So with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, understanding that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, and falling in love with Krishna and doing everything for Krishna and surrendering everything unto Krishna, so that means we will be able to focus our mind only on Krishna all the time. So that means our thoughts will be under the control of ourself. So then we will be very happy. If dukkha is not going, that means it's distress. So that's why Nasti buddhi ayuktasya. So when we are yukta, everything is fine. When we are able to control our thought process, when we are able to free ourselves from the desires for sense gratification, then everything is fine. But if that is not happening, then it is nasti buddhi. We are going to lose intelligence. Nasti buddhi ayuktasya. Nacha ayuktasya bhavana. So we are also not going to have steady mind. Na bhavana. Nacha ayuktasya bhavana. Nacha ayuktasya bhavana. Nacha abhavayataga shanti. When mind is not steady, there is no peace in the mind. That's what abhavayataga na shanti. And when there is no peace of mind, asantasya kuta sukam. Where from happiness comes? That's what Krishna is asking. So happiness comes only when our mind is peaceful. And our mind is peaceful only when we have intelligence and when we are able to do everything in a regulated way, yukta. Based on this Bhagavad Gita only, that is possible. Otherwise, without the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, if we just think about the worldly matters, if we just think about what's going on in the world every day, it's all this news, all this media coverage, and all this sports news, and all the movies, and everything, they are simply carrying us away from Krishna. That means we are going to lose this precious opportunity, what we have got, this human body. This cannot be lost by any reason. This is a great and rare opportunity. We can use our human body to control our senses and to control our mind. So that progress what we make, so that I'm telling almost every day in the classes, that progress what we are making, for example, studying Bhagavad Gita now, we are getting ourselves closer to Krishna because we are listening to Krishna. Now, in the past 15 minutes itself, so many slokas we have covered in Bhagavad Gita. So that means we have listened to Krishna all this time. The uniqueness of our particular Bhagavad Gita class is that we don't talk any other topic other than Bhagavad Gita. So only we restrict everything to Bhagavad Gita because we get everything in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is giving us all the knowledge what we need in this Bhagavad Gita. So that way, when we are connected with Krishna like this, so when we are able to dedicate our life unto Krishna with this knowledge, we are going to be happy. We are not going to lose anything. So this progress, what we are making by doing this, by chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, by offering prasadam to Krishna, and by doing everything for Krishna, we are getting Krishna's causeless mercy. And Krishna is able to help us. Krishna is able to serve us. And Krishna is guiding us. And we will see only all good things happening to us, because all our problems, as Krishna says, Kaunteya Pratijanihi Name Bhaktaga Pranashyati. O son of Kunti, declare it boldly that my devotee never perishes. So then Krishna is going to protect us. Krishna is going to give us what all we need. So that we can see, we can get Krishna's mercy. We will be able to enjoy. We will be able to see Krishna's mercy and enjoy. And that is the real happiness. So that happiness stays forever and we can enjoy unlimitedly. So that is Sukham Akshayam Ashnute. So without limit, we can experience the happiness. So that's what is going to happen with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So Bhagavad Gita knowledge takes us to Goloka. And so whatever progress we are making, so by studying this Bhagavad Gita and chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and fine-tuning our mind and controlling our mind, that is actually a permanent progress in our life. These achievements are permanently with us. But otherwise, if a person is so much attached to material sense objects, so much attached to material wealth, and all the time working very hard and earning so much money and all such things, but that person at the time of death, if he has not spent his life focusing on Krishna, so that person is a big loser. We think that materially a person is very rich and very powerful and all such things, but name, fame, everything will just vanish one day. When a person gets old, when a person gets very old, at that time money doesn't matter. At that time all assets, no use. When a person becomes very old, he cannot even handle them. He cannot even manage them. So you will have to sit idle only. No use of that money. And especially when we are getting ready to leave this world, when we are dying, at that time, it doesn't make any difference whether a person is the richest person dying or the poorest person dying. It doesn't make any difference because both of them are dying. Both of them are losing everything what they gained. But with this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, if we render devotional service unto Krishna and if we followed Krishna's instructions very sincerely, and whatever progress we make with regards to controlling our mind, so that is going to stay with us. So that's going to help us in this life itself. If we are able to fully control our mind, we will be able to go to Goloka. If that is not happening, then no problem. We will come back and continue from where we are living. So we will make continuous progress. That's why Krishna himself says that Aneka Janma Samsiddhaga Tatoyati Paramgat Prayatnat Yatamanastu Yogi Samruddha Kilbishaka Aneka Janma Samsiddhaga Tatoyati Param Gatim. So many births we will be able to make progress towards Krishna, and then definitely we'll be able to give up all attachments to everything in this material world when we are fully attached only to Krishna. That's it. So that effect will happen, that change will come to us. It is coming to us, it's happening with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, this opportunity, what we have got. And so definitely there is no doubt about it. Now we are successfully studying in the 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So in the 18th chapter, what we studied, the sloka number 26, Krishna is teaching us about the performer in the mode of goodness. We already studied the knowledge in the mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. And there is knowledge, jnanam, and then karma, the action in the mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. Now karta, the performer in the mode of goodness. Mukta sango anaham vari Ityutsaha samanvitaga Siddhya Siddhyo Nirvikaraga Karta Satvika Uchyate. So, freed from the attachment, Mukta Sangha, and freed from false ego, Anaham Vadi, and having great determination, Dritti, and Utsaha, enthusiasm, and Samanvitaga, with equanimity, equal mind. And being equal in both success and failure, Siddhya Siddhyo, Nirvikaraga, not changing. Nirvikaraga means not changing in both success and failure. So that kind of karta, that kind of performer is in the mode of goodness. Karta Satvika Uchyate. One who performs his duty without association with the modes of material nature, without false ego, with great determination and enthusiasm, and without wavering in success or failure, is said to be a worker in the mode of goodness. And who can do that? Only a devotee of Krishna who understands his Bhagavad Gita and who knows that Krishna is the Supreme Lord without any doubt, and who is able to dedicate his life fully unto Krishna. Only that person can work like this. Then in the next sloka, what we studied in the previous class, which was a few weeks ago, Ragi karma pala prepsu lubdo himsatmako asuchihi harshashokanvitaha karta rajasaha parikirtitaha. So one who is attached to the results of actions, ragi karma pala prepsu, and lubdo, and who is very greedy, himsatmako, so he is just giving pain to himself, asuchi, so giving distress to himself, asuchi is unclean, and who is easily moved by joy and sorrow, harsa sokan vittaga. So that kind of karta, that kind of performer is in the mode of patience. Rajasaga parikirti. The worker who is attached to work and the fruits of work, desiring to enjoy those fruits, and who is greedy, always envious, impure, and moved by joy and sorrow, is said to be in the mode of patience. Then the next sloka, what we are studying for this sloka today, so we are finishing up with the karta in the mode of goodness, patience, and ignorance. Ayuktaga prakritaga stabdaga sato naiskritiko alasaha visadi dirga sutri cha kata tamasa uchyate. So today we spend a lot of time understanding about what is yukta. So here ayukta. So ayukta means who is not following Krishna's instructions. That's it. Who is not able to control his mind. And who is very materialistic, prakritaha, and is very obstinate, stabdaha. And sato, deceitful, and nice kritiko, insulting others, and alasaga, very lazy, and visadi, morose, dirga sutricha. So he's very procrastinating. So very nicely Krishna is explaining everything. So all these kinds, if a person has, he's worker in the mode of ignorance. So the worker who is always engaged in work against the injunctions of the scripture, who is materialistic, obstinate, cheating, and expert in insulting others, and who is lazy, always morose, and procrastinating, is said to be a worker in the mode of ignorance. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished 28 slokas in the 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Now let us chant 2 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, which will roughly take about 15 minutes. And then we'll discuss any questions are there. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Mithun Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, how are you?
By Krishna's causeless mercy, I'm fine, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. So, Guruji, are you back to Houston? I heard there is snow going on there.
Yeah, we had a lot of snow last 2 days ago. Yes, it was very. I've not seen at all like this in Houston in the last 25 years.
25 years, wow.
Yes, I'm here at least. Yes, in Houston.
Oh. So, is it still snowing or is it cleared up?
No. Only one day. 2 days ago. Yes, bro. Now it all melt. Yes, bro.
Okay, good. Hopefully everything is okay. No power loss.
Now everything, Krishna's mercy, everything was fine, bro. Only 2 days, everything was closed. No roads, nothing.
Oh,
Wednesday and Tuesday and Wednesday.
Tuesday and Wednesday. Yeah, I mean, US is going through strange times. Fire at one
Usually in
side.
Dallas it snows more, correct, compared to Houston, but this time Houston it snowed a lot.
It snowed till Florida also.
Yeah, that is correct.
Yeah, one side fire, one side
One
no.
side snow. It's Krishna's nature. Yes, bro.
Yes, Guruji. All Krishna only he will. So for me, it reminds of this Kaliya Mardana. So, when it tries to poison the environment, Krishna will come for rescue.
That is correct.
So,
That's why we have to fully depend on Krishna for everything.
yes, Guruji. All Krishna's grace. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank
Hare
you,
Krishna,
Prabhu.
Hare Ram.
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Kavita, Mataji, Kavita Kanade. If you're able to unmute. Navya, Mataji, if you're able to unmute, we can discuss if you have any questions. Varun.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for the class. Class is very interesting again, actually. Came
Yes,
to
Mataji.
track, very nice.
Krishna's mercy. Yes, Mataji.
And what you told was very nice. And during the death time, whoever is rich or poor, the death is the same. What
It
you
doesn't
told was
matter.
very
Doesn't matter. Yes, Mataji.
true, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Gayatri Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram Guruji. Hare Ram.
Hare
Hare Ram.
Krishna, Hare Krishna Mataji. How are you, Mataji? Long time we are not able to talk. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. As
Hare-
usual, the class was very nice, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna's mercy.
Yes, thanks for connecting us with him. Thank you. Thank you so much, Guruji. Pranams.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Vrinda Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Nice to hear your voice again and connected again.
Yes,
It
Mataji.
was a long break.
Yes, Mataji. After coming back, somehow this jet lag was a little bit there for a few days. So that's why I could not start at this time. Yes,
I tried to connect on the phone in the morning, but I think could not connect, Guruji.
Yeah, I got your call. Yes, Mataji. Maybe I missed your call.
Yes, Guruji. Everything is okay, Guruji. My
Everything
mother's
Krishna.
surgery went fail and now she's bedridden. So she cannot walk and stand. So, even sitting is very difficult. But she's in good spirits, good mental health, physically disabled. But now, whatever happens, Krishna's grace.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna's mercy. Everything will be taken care. We have to live
But her
everything.
spirits are very good, and she believes in Krishna. She also chants, and she does her mala japa. So, in that sense, Krishna is very merciful that his name is taken on her lips. Yes, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji. It's very nice. Krishna's mercy. You can,
Yes.
she can think more about Krishna only. That's the only.
Yes, Guruji. Yes. And so I also tell her the same. And it's okay, Guruji, because her spirits are very high. She's not depressed. She's full of life. Even lying down, she's full of life. So I'm happy for her that she's not in a sad state, and her mental state is very high. Very nice, Guruji.
Very nice, Mataji.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram
Rama,
Ram.
Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Hare. Thank you, Guruji. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mohanan Prabhu. Satyendra Singh.
Pranam
Prabhu.
Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu. Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji. Thank you so much.
Yes, Prabhu.
After a long gap, somehow.
Yes, Prabhu. I think I missed
Yes,
your
Guruji.
call once. I couldn't call you back, Prabhu. Maybe we'll talk.
Yes, Guruji. I thought you must be busy, so that's the reason I didn't bother that point of time. Anyway, we'll talk Guruji subsequently. And thank you so much, Guruji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam.
Hare Krishna. Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you Guruji for wonderful class. At the beginning you have said about the yukta and the regulated life. Really interesting session. With the gap, again we are enjoying your class. Thank you Guruji for a wonderful class. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Ram.
Hare Ram.
Hare Ram.
Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Srinivas Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you very much for your continued support.
Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you very much, Guruji.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Sarveshwar Vishnu Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
By the vast mercy of Krishna, again we could join the wagon of Bhagavad Gita. Very thanks to Krishna. Very nice to know the thing again. We came to contact Bhagavad Gita. We are studying the King of Knowledge. Krishna teaches us whatever we have to do, what not to do. Krishna tells us what is yoga, yukta, and who is yogi. Yoga is the thing which is equal, being equal in good and bad, being equal in happiness and distress. Possible only by yukta. One man can become yogi only by yukta. Yukta is regulating our thoughts and controlling ourselves. We should be free from all desires. If we do yukta, we'll regulate all activities in our life. Regulate food, regulate sleep. Food, the mode of goodness is juicy, and in the mode of patience, it gives us distress, and in the mode of ignorance, all juice is gone and decomposed remnants untouchable food. In the same way, we have to regulate sleep also. One can become yogi, then our distress will be gone. With the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, focusing our mind on Krishna, we will be happy always. We will be in yukta. Our mind should be steady, and we get permanent happiness. With the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we achieve peace of mind and concentrate on Krishna only. By Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we are getting closer to Krishna, listen to Krishna all the time. Then Krishna gives us all the knowledge, whatever we need. By chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, by offering prasadam to Krishna, we get mercy of Krishna. Krishna guides us always, helps us always. He takes care of his devotees. We get Krishna's mercy. We enjoy unlimitedly. Bhagavad Gita knowledge takes us to Goloka with permanent progress by controlling our mind. We have to give up all attachments with the material world and only attachment with Krishna. In the 18th chapter, sloka number 26, Krishna tells us about the performer in the mode of goodness, who is free from all attachments, free from false ego, with great determination, enthusiasm, and equanimity, not changing in success as well as failure. That person is said to be in the mode of goodness. In the sloka number 27, the person who is attached to the fruits of actions, greedy, giving pain to himself, envious, impure, unclean, moved by joy and sorrow, that person is said to be in the mode of passion. In today's sloka number 28, Krishna is telling the person who is ayukta, not following Krishna's instructions, materialistic, obstinate, deceitful, insulting others, lazy, and morose and procrastinating. that type of person is in the mode of good ignorance. Very nicely understood. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
అయిపోయింది మన కథ. హరే కృష్ణ అన్నాడు.
Sarveshwar Vishnu Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Before starting the class today, Guruji, but I just joined now. I've
Yes,
come to a temple, so
Sure.
could not start earlier.
Okay.
And I will listen to the class on YouTube, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji.
Thank you very much, Guruji.
Thank you. Well, it
Hare
was very
Krishna.
nice meeting you, Mataji, in Bangalore.
Yes, Guruji. It was wonderful meeting you and
Yes.
your wonderful sons also.
Yes.
Very
yes,
nice
it
time
was
we
very
had.
good. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, it was
Thank
really
you, Guruji.
Yes. Now
Hare
I
Krishna.
took some time actually to recover from jet lag. That's why I couldn't immediately start.
Yeah, and it's also snowing there, I think, in
Yeah, it
Texas.
snowed very much. In my place, it snowed, yes, Mother, 2 days ago.
Yeah. Please
It
do
was-
take care, Guruji.
Yes, Mother. Now I think
Thank
we can
you, Guru.
continue. Krishna's much. Hare Krishna, Mother.
Hare Krishna. Thank you,
Hare
Guruji.
Thank
Hare
you. Sarveshwar Vishnu Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtana.
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Krishna